Today is Monday, December 8th.
I'm Alexis Rodriguez.
I'm Jonathan Minacho.
Welcome to BearTV, the 6th grade broadcast of announcements, important events, and interesting information.
Please stand for the flag salute.
Put your right hand over your heart.
Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. Thank you. You may be seated.
Today's lunch is grilled bean and cheese burrito, baby carrots, green bean salad, and salad mix.
Just hearing about lunch makes me so hungry.
Me too. I can't wait for lunch.
Jonathan, the Winter Fiesta was awesome.
I know, and the kindergarten, first grade, and second grade students did such a good job performing.
I always love going to the Winter Fiesta.
It was a lot of fun, and just in case you missed it, here are a few pictures of the Winter Fiesta.
The Winter Fiesta is the best.
Alexis, you know what else is great?
I don't know what.
The harvest of the month.
Oh, that's great. Teachers, the harvest of the month will be delivered this Thursday, December 11th.
This month we will be learning about cow.
Harvest of the month is great.
You're right, it's always fun to learn about new foods.
And taste too.
Well, before we can do that, we need to hear from Fatima with today's words of wisdom.
Good morning, Upland Elementary. This is Fatima Mendoza with a few words of wisdom. Mary Wright Edelman is the founder of one of Children's Defense Fund. She has fought for the rights of all children, regardless of color, race, or religion. She says, all children are important to America's future. We don't have a child to waste. We will be a strong country unless we invest in every one of our children. Sounds like she's on your side. The truth is, there are people right here in our school who are on your side, who care about you and want to see you do well. You have teachers who care, you have counselors who care. That's why they're here. They care. You see, they understand the truth of what Miss Edelman is saying. You are necessary to America's future. We can't afford to waste any of our special talents. Today, remember that we want to be a productive, successful human being, because if you win the game, our life, we'll all win. It's something to think about. This is Fatima Mendoza. Making a great day or not, the choice is yours. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you, Fatima, for the words of wisdom.
And she's right. There are a lot of teachers, principals, and staff here at Upland Elementary who care.
PTA cares too. And they are having the holiday boutique, which is going to be opening soon.
Teachers, your class's opportunity to view all the items for sale will be during your library time.
Students, this will be your chance to pick out and purchase a gift for a loved one.
Gifts range from 50 cents to $3 per gift.
Starting Monday, December 15th, the holiday boutique will be opening during lunch recess only.
And remember, this is only for students. Adults are not allowed to purchase gifts.
Happy shopping.
But before we go shopping, we need to hear from Ariana with this week's Superstar Shoutouts.
Good morning, Upland Elementary teachers and students. I am Ariana Hedges with this week's Superstar Shoutouts. This week, we will be giving shoutouts to 3rd grade. Miss Master wants to give a shoutout to Olivia Riva and Anthony Cervantes for making great effort and complete all their assignments. And to Charlie Miranda, also in Miss Master's class, for doing a great job adapting to a new school and learning the rules. Welcome to Upland Elementary, Charlie. In Miss Ball's 3rd grade class, she says Brooke Coda and Claude Gwynn deserve shoutouts because they are great thinkers and awesome workers. Ms. Ortiz has awesome students who deserve shoutouts, and they are Isela Foster for being a hard worker and improving their reading. Also in Ms. Ortiz's room, there is Amani Foster for being an active learner, and Kayla Rudy's for improving her math fluency. Well, those are your superstar shoutouts for this week. Remember to keep up the good work, Bear, so you could hear your name shouted out on BearTV. And next week, it will be the kindergarten's turn to receive shoutouts. I'm Ariana Hedges. Have a wonderful week up at elementary.
Thank you, Ariana, for the 3rd grade shoutouts.
And remember, kindergarten, it will be your week next week.
Don't forget the PTA canned food drive will continue until December.
And you still have time to turn in box tops.
The class with the most box tops will win a pizza party.
And remember, even if your class doesn't win, you're still helping out Upland Elementary.
And when you help our school, you're also helping yourself get a good education.
That's right. You know what else helps with getting an education?
What's that?
Going to college.
You're right, and Jocelyn is going to tell us about this week's College of the Week.
Good morning, Upland Elementary. I'm Jocelyn Ramos with this week's College of the Week. Today I'm going to tell you about Stanford University. Stanford University is a private school located in Stanford, California. Stanford is about 400 miles north of Upland and very close to San Francisco. Stanford was founded in 1891 and has about 16,000 students. So, compared to a lot of universities, this can be small, but it's a great school. Stanford's mascot is a cardinal or red bird, and their school colors are red and white. Stanford is known for the academics, especially in engineering, law, business, and medicine. So, if this is a job you're thinking about, you might want to look at going to Stanford University. The average cost per year is about $62,000. But don't worry, they have a lot of scholarships to help you out and pay for some of it. Stanford has a lot of great sports too. They have 36 different sports. I bet you could find one you like. Stanford has a lot to offer anyone who goes to this school. If you want to know more about Stanford University or take a virtual tour of the campus, you can go to www.stanford.edu. Whatever college you decide to go to, you can't go wrong with an education, so stay in school. I hope you find Stanford interesting. I'm Jocelyn. Have a great week and go Cardinals!
Thank you, Jocelyn, for telling us about Stanford University.
Students, don't forget book club is this week on Tuesday from 2 to 2:45 for the first and second grade.
And for 3rd through 6th grade, they will meet on Thursday from 2 to 3.
Bear Tracks will meet on Wednesday from 1 to 1:45 in room 32.
Wow, there's always so much to do at our school.
That's right, and you know what Richard has been doing? He's been collecting jokes for this week's Joke Wars.
That's great. I always love to hear a funny joke.
Good morning, Upland Elementary. I'm Richard Sullivan with this week's Joke Wars. We have 2 jokes, and remember to vote for your favorite joke. Here's our first joke from Mrs. Sandoval. How do you keep from getting cold feet? You don't go around barefooted. Thanks, Mrs. Sandoval, for that great joke. Our next joke was turned in by Mrs. Schaefer. What does a snowman eat for breakfast? Frosted Flakes. Awesome, Mrs. Schaefer. I wish I was a snowman because I love Frosted Flakes. Well, those are this week's jokes. Remember to vote for your favorite joke. I'm Richard Sullivan, and remember to laugh.
Thanks, Richard, for Joke Wars.
Those are both great jokes. It's going to be hard to pick a winner.
You're right, but thankfully this week's Caught Being Good winners have already been picked.
If you hear your name called, go to the office after this podcast for a special reward.
Omar in room 3 was caught using self-control by Mrs. Grossum. He stopped racing on the playground when the bell rang. Thank you, Omar, for setting a good example.
Deja Mia in room 8 was caught showing kindness when she picked up someone's sweater and gave it to the person who dropped it. Deja Mia, that was a very kind thing to do.
Noelle Gomez in room 12 was caught setting a good example in the auditorium. That's awesome, Noelle.
Kenneth in room 22 was using patience by calmly waiting his turn in the lunch line. Thank you, Kenneth, for being a good role model.
And finally, Justice Cook in room 4 was showing kindness by helping students during recess with their multiplication packs. You can never go wrong by helping others. Thank you, Justice, for all your help.
Those are this week's Caught Being Good winners. Keep up the good work, Bears, and always do the right thing. And tune in next week to see if you were caught being good.
Alexis, do you like ice cream?
Yum, I sure do. It's one of my favorite desserts.
Me too, and Janessa has 5 random facts about ice cream.
Good morning, Upland Elementary. I'm Janessa Oliva, and I have 5 fast random facts about ice cream. 1. 90% of Americans eat ice cream. 2. Most of the ice cream produced in the world is done in the United States. 3. The number 1 choice for toppings is chocolate. 4. The ice cream cone didn't appear until 1904 at St. Louis Fair, when a waffle maker made his waffles into corn chip cones to help an ice cream vendor that ran out of dishes. 5. It takes 5.8 gallons of milk and 1 pound of cream to make 1 gallon of ice cream. Now that's random. Thanks for listening. I'm Janessa Oliva, and have a great day.
Thanks, Janessa, for that great information about ice cream.
I had no idea it took that much milk to make a gallon of ice cream.
Me either. That's a lot.
Well, that's our broadcast for this week.
Be sure to tune in next week for another BearTV. I'm Lex Rodriguez.
And I'm Jonathan Minacho.
Have a great week, Bears.